Welcome, everybody. Happy Veterans Day. I'm Mike McElroy, sitting next to, virtually, Brandon Richard. What's up, dude? All right, we'll catch back up with him here in just a minute. I may have lost him. Richard, mic check.
Hey, can you scoot over?
You sound like a robot.
Mike?
Breaking up terribly. All right.
Yeah.
We'll catch up with you in just a second. Hold on. All right, we are at Phoenix, man. One race away from crowning a champion. We've got approximately 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in qualifying as everybody's starting to put it up on the leaderboard. Man, one more race after Phoenix. We head over to Vegas after this next week. And then it's time for the holidays. But first holiday on the docket, November 11th, Veterans Day. Shout out to all the veterans out there. The race today is none other than our Veterans Day 150 at Phoenix. It's going to be nighttime by the time these guys take the green flag. 55% fuel cell is looking around 49 laps of a fuel run. They do have 5 tire sets, so plenty of tires. Maybe pitting a little early just to get those tires, some freshies put on the car. We're going to be going around this thing 150 times, 1 mile at a time. 150 laps, 150 miles. Stage break, of course, new to the playoffs. Stage break will be at lap 70, coming to 71. So after they complete lap 70, we will have a stage break. Top 10 will get points. Richard has left the booth. I think he might be restarting his computer. All right, but that is it. Phoenix Veterans Day race. It's going to be a great one. Shout out to all the veterans out there. I know we have a few on track that have served, both past, but yeah, shout out to all the past and present veterans that are either watching or racing. All right, we got our little sponsors lower third that we're gonna keep up there on the bottom left hand side of your screen. I think we got some more drivers putting down some lap times right now. Only about 57 seconds left. Let's see who's currently sitting up top. It's looking like Cade McClenny currently having the best lap time around. Cade McClenny missing last week. He's got a little bit of a points deficit to overcome here. Let's throw it up on the screen and see where exactly he's standing. Bam! Let me take off that lower third. Bowers currently up top. Anderson, Arms, Miller, Evans, Kyle Ritchie, and Cade McClenny, due to the missed race, has a little bit of ground to catch up on here, but it's not impossible with 2 races left. He gets a few people getting some bad races in there. He might be able to overtake some ground here before too long. All right. Last but not least, it's the championship night of the one, the only Affinity Racing Losers Bracket. All right, it's been a heck of a few weeks. We've had a bunch of drivers put in the time, battle it out. All they had to do was finish higher than the person they were going up with. It has all come down to Daniel Pendergrass and Wyatt Garrett. Daniel Pendergrass and Wyatt Garrett going to be the final battle tonight for the losers bracket. All they got to do is one's just got to beat the other. I don't care if they finish 14th and 15th. Whoever beats the other driver is going to take the crown tonight. I need Cade McClenny in the broadcast waiting room right now because it's time. It's time to offer the man, the myth, the legend, Cade McClenny, the back to front challenge. Cade McClenny, welcome to the booth, buddy. Is he here?
Oh, hey, I just got back from going tinkle. My bad.
Going tinkle. All right. All right, it's respectable.
I know I had to hurry back. I stood up and trickled a little more.
You know what?
So what's up?
Bring that word back. Bring back taking a tinkle. Like, bring.
Yeah.
Nah. I think I speak on behalf of everyone when I say nah.
All right, Cabe, you had to miss last week.
I'm gonna let you pick.
You're gonna let me pick?
I mean, I'm out of the points. I went to Martinsville, didn't make it home till Monday night, so I missed it. So I'm kind of out of the points. So I'm down to do it again.
Listen,
make it a little entertaining. Might be a little easier here. I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say. So you're already in a points deficit, right? So you need like catastrophic things to happen now because it's only a 3-race round too. Yeah. So I'm saying, why not? Back to front it, man.
All right, we'll go back.
All right, Cade McClenny doing it for the second time in a row. The prize pool is up to $50, man. You have a chance of walking away with $50 tonight.
Man, I wish I was able to try it earlier in the season, but now I guess I got qualifying figured out.
Can you grid up so I can get a damn screenshot?
Okay, fine.
All right, Gabe.
For him to load. I'm like, he's in here. Thanks, buddy.
Good luck, Gabe, and we'll keep an eye on you for the rest of the race, seeing how you progress through here.
I'll be the in-race reporter. I'm fine with that. Every yellow you can drag me. That's fine.
All right, man.
Appreciate you.
All right, so there it is.
Alrighty.
Cave McClenny accepts the back-to-front challenge. He's officially going to receive an EOL at the start of the race, and we'll head to the back of the pack. All right.
Thanks, Cade.
Yes, sir.
All right, Richard. Everybody should be gridding up at this time. We're going to go over the grid here in just a second as they're starting to pull off. Cave McClenny is off to the side. Let's pull it up real quick. Here's your grid. Cave McClenny, Perrin Huggins, Nick Miller, Kyle Ritchie, Brandon Bowers, and James Fillers. Jonathan W. Evans, Matthew Hill, Christopher Pinder, Jake Niparis, Sean Anderson, Cody Johnson, Devin Galvin, Ryan Tiller, Alex Chira, Sam Hines, Landon Quisenberry, Dylan Falovich, Kevin Boley, Andrew Tennell rounding out the top 20, Jonathan Swartz, William Bowman, Tony Skirbo, Randy Arms, Brandon French, Sam Demian, Ryan Philbrick, Casey Herring, Austin Weingard, and Zach Case rounding out the top 30. Wyatt Garrett, Spencer Leaf, and Daniel Pendergrass. There's your two battles right there. Wyatt Garrett and Daniel Pendergrass starting right next to each other for the losers bracket. All they have to do is just beat each other. All right, Cabe's all the way in the back. That's going to leave Perrin Huggins up front. Richard, picks to win, buddy.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Pick to win here, brother. I've got to go Nick Miller. Probably my pick to win tonight. Leading up there. I would assume that it will be a long night for the rest of these guys. We got more stats for you later, but Nick Miller dominated here season 2. Looking for more of the same. Mike, how about you?
First off, I'm just hoping our pace car can make it off the track without hitting the barrels. So hopefully we can do that. My pick to win tonight, though, I'm going, and I'll tell you why I picked him a little bit later. I'm going with James Fillers. James Jimmy Fillers.
James Jimmy Jack Fillers. Boy, oh boy. That side draft ain't going to help you too much tonight. Tight confines of Phoenix, except around that dog leg. These guys are about to get ready to go.
Pace car has made the hard left-hand turn. Perrin Huggins and Nick Miller, your front row as we head into the Geico restart zone for Phoenix. We are about to be officially green. I thought we were close to the restart zone.
Blue paint, Mikey. Blue paint. See someone up there already. Noticing they are about 4 or 5 wide. Got one loose down there in the corner. Landon Quisenberry falling back very quickly. Everyone so far doing decent. Falovich up there. Tiller.
Multiple lines.
Pack. But so far, Miller, Bowers pulling away with Evans 3 wide for 4th. Looking, contact with Pinder. And that's not good.
That's not good. Yellow flag's going to come out. Christopher Pinder wrapped up, and he's going to start falling back dramatically.
Tiller.
I think everybody else looks okay.
The 15 of Dylan Fallon, or was that Pendergrass wrapped up in that?
I hope not.
He ran into Tiller. Well, you'll see.
Yeah, let's check it out right here. Blimp cam. Here it is. Christopher Pinder coming into the zone. Gets a little tap from Matthew Heel. Really unsure. It's a close call. Just racing deal right here. One gets tight, one comes down. Pinder starts to get a little loose. Gets into Anderson. Starts spinning around. And then the 23 of Ryan Tiller, I believe that is.
I'll keep watching. Boink.
Yep. Who is that?
That's Pendergrass.
Who is that 16 that comes in super late?
Yeah. Who gets the doink of the Doritos doink of the night award?
We're going on board with Daniel Pendergrass.
Yeah. Can we get the SMT data too?
Here we go. On board with Daniel Pendergrass as we head into the incident that is coming up at the start-finish line. We'll slow it down right here. All right.
Can't see anything.
Oh, he can see it now. He just hits the wall to slow down.
Oh, that's one way to do it. Scrub that speed, homie. And we're gonna doink.
All right. Daniel Pendergrass, let's check out the front of this car real quick. It doesn't look too bad.
Nah, we're all right. Just a flesh wound. Pinder.
Let's talk to him real quick. Smoke, Daniel Pendergrass.
What are you doing?
Talk to us, buddy.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Talk to us about that checkup there.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Talk to us about that checkup there. Did you feel like you had enough time to stop?
I'm actually sorry, Mike. There's a lot of people who are talking right now.
Yeah, mute that. We're more important. Go ahead.
I said, how was that checkup, man? How was it? Did you have some
Well,
issues?
you see, I'm getting out of the way early. I still got Super Saturday stuck in my head. You know, make sure I hit everything on track before I get everything clean.
True.
Yeah, I have so much money on you, dude. You need to like not do that.
It is kind of an
And
adjustment.
get way better.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
these
that's
pace
the other
laps are so quick. Thanks, Pendergrass. We'll catch up with you in a minute. See ya.
Yeah.
Pace cars made the hard left-hand turn already.
Mikey, we got a whole backstretch here.
Yeah, no duh.
Diggity, no
I'm
doubt.
gonna bring back no duh.
Yeah, no duh. Psych. And what about psych? We need to bring that
All
back.
right, pace car has made the hard left-hand turn on the pit road as they come up to the Geico restart zone. Nick Miller, Brandon Bowers, Evans, and Huggins still your front two rows. Geico restart zone. We're officially back green. Not too bad again. This is the chaotic point right here. Everybody going 3 and 4 wide into the dogleg, then into turn 1 and 2. Side by side, trying to get off this
Miller.
exit.
Miller looked like he got contact with the wall there.
Who was the 8? The 9 is sideways.
Chira!
Chiro's toe link is gone.
Casey Herring wrapped up in it as well.
So much to unwrap.
Brandon French, Devin Galvin wrapped up in it.
Oh my gosh.
Good Lord. Chira. So we need to find Chira.
Yeah, I'm on him right now. He gets a little bit contact with the outside wall, and then the 95.
Devin Galvin?
95, yeah, I think just comes up into him, turns him. Chira is now backwards. Unfortunate situation is he double taps the 95. The 6 absolutely violates
Yeah,
Devin
I saw
Galvin
that.
there.
I saw that. Spencer Leaf was inside of Devin Galvin. Put that.
It's like, sir, do you have a moment to talk about your car's extended warranty here?
Oh,
he is all up in the cockpit of
Yeah. I need an ad read for Blue Chew, like right there. You know what I mean? Like it'd be a perfect ad read for Blue Chew.
But there's the 88 of Brandon French also getting a little sideways. Here's the thing. I want to zoom in real quick on Alex Chira, though, because the unfortunate situation is after the double contact, I want you guys, let's see if we can get a better camera angle. I want you guys to watch his right rear. That is a terrible camera angle. Hold on. That's a terrible camera angle. Let's go back to the blimp. Maybe you guys can see it a little bit here. You can see his tire, his left rear tire is just wobbling before he locks it up. That's going to be a broken toe link. Alex Chira is going to have about 8.5 minutes of repairs on pit road. There was another one we missed, though, that I want to check out. And that is the number 8 of Landon Quisenberry. If we could rewind this a little bit. He did his best pace car impression on the exit. Gets a little loose.
Oh, no.
5 goes underneath them.
Brother, I had made the reference that if anyone hit the barrels, we were going to actually real life red flag the race for 45 minutes. So I'm going to need to go ahead and red flag this son of a bitch, and we're going to go ahead and stop it. Every cars are going to stop. We're just going to talk to everybody for 45 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Double file lights off on the pace car. I mean, not a whole lot to talk about yet. 8 laps in. Miller with a little bit of contact there. Bowers was able to get near him, but you got to think the speed they're carrying into turn 3, that's just a rough spot to really lose control, especially if cars are actually crashing in front of you.
Yeah.
Miller, Bowers, Evans, Huggins, heel your top 5.
I will say we do have a few cars like Brandon French, Alex Chira, Spencer Leaf, and Quisenberry now trapped a lap down. That's Brandon Richard. I'm Mike McElroy. We are getting ready to go green again for the 3rd time. 3rd start of the night. Here we go. Brandon Bowers, Nick Miller head into the Geico restart zone. We're officially back green, heading to lap 9.
I am watching. Whoa!
Everybody does well into the dog leg, coming out of
Ambulance
turns
for
1, 2.
Wyatt Garrett?
Yeah, we were getting kind of bottlenecked here in the back of the pack.
Philbrook.
Weingard, Pendergrass, right next to each other.
Oh, God, Lord.
It is tight
145 with it, yeah.
racing. Oh my gosh! Somebody almost spun out.
Bill taking the low entry to the dog leg here. Pinder getting bounced around by, I believe that was Daniel Pendergrass. Wow.
Pendergrass Pinder making the pass on Ryan Tiller now as they head down into the front stretch. Pinder looking like he's carrying a bunch of speed.
It's hopefully able to. Oh, we got a car around in the middle of the track. Holy crap! Oh, correcting Sean Anderson.
Gosh!
No. Daniel Pendergrass as well. Goddamn, he's a wreck magnet.
We've got a lot of damage out here on track right now. Zach Case, Sean Anderson, Jonathan Swartz wrapped up into it. Sean Anderson, obviously a playoff driver, and that right front tire is not looking good.
Let's see here.
Let's take this one back.
Who is that spun there? That is... Oh, Pendergrass.
Get me a name. Right now I'm watching Sean Anderson.
Jonathan Schwartz. Watch Schwartz first of all.
All right, Jonathan Swartz. Let's go over to him real quick. Swartz heads into the dog leg, makes the cut, and the car just gets out from under him. He locks it up, but not enough time. Slides back up into traffic. Everybody trying to avoid it. The 66 of Zach Case just slams into him.
And now wait, watch Case now. Watch Pendergrass actually.
Let's go back to Swartz real quick and just, oh my gosh.
Sean Anderson as well got wrapped up in it.
Yeah, and Pendergrass was following Tiller, which was actually clear of it. But then the 90, that might not be a right number on that paint. Or is it the 09?
I think it might be the 09.
Yep. I don't know who that is. You got the wrong number on, I think. Let's go to let's see if we can zoom in on this person and figure out who this was. Oh, that's gonna be so difficult to find this person because they don't have the right number on, I don't think.
Hold on. Sean Anderson.
Spencer Leaf, Alex Cheers in the pit.
06. That's the 06.
06.
That's Ryan Philbrick. He's 106. Yeah, Ryan Philbrick.
Okay.
Wyatt Garrett barely made it around.
Yeah, Philbrick just comes in
and Perrin hit the wall too.
Gets a perfect strike.
Ugh.
Holy smokes. All right, more drivers wrapped up into it. That's going to put us down to 22 on the lead lap. One of those being Daniel Pendergrass. He's probably going to come down and get as much damage repaired as he can.
And let's not forget, we have a stage break at lap 70. So these early cautions could play into effect of possible pit road planning. I don't know the word. I literally just disappeared from my brain. Back to you, Mike.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. We've got rumors that Perrin Huggins. Yep, he sure did. Perrin Huggins slammed into the barrels. That's our second barrels hit of the night. Perrin Huggins looks like he's deciding if he wants to pit or not and just decides too late, does his best pace car impression. Perrin Huggins, not currently on track as he has left the scene. Lights are still on the pace car. Jonathan Evans up front. Bunch of drivers opting to pit here. Let's pull up, we'll pull up those standings here in just a minute and show you guys what's going on here. If you guys want to donate, $1,316 raised of our $1,000 goal. Head over to givebutter.com/raceaffinity. Every dollar matters. If you guys got a dollar or two, feel free to throw it our way. We will send it all over to Road Race Against Blindness. Appreciate everything you guys have done so far. Again, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Thank you all for coming out and enjoying League Night at Phoenix. We're getting ready for another restart. All right, restart number 4. Brandon Bouchard, Mike McElroy. I need to put those over top of our little veterans lower third.
Yeah.
Bam.
We're new to this, guys. Don't worry about it.
Let's put it right there. Nope. Let's put it underneath co-host. There we go. Bam! All right, pace car has made the hard left-hand turn down to pit road. We are getting ready for another restart. Jonathan Evans, Matthew Hill up front, Sam Hines and Jake Niparis, brand new 2 front rows. Let's see if this changes anything as we are officially back green. I haven't even had a chance to put up the timing tower yet. That's how many...
Dude, I just turned mine up, yeah.
I normally turn it up around like the 3rd lap of a green flag run, and we have not gone 3 laps yet.
We are 3 wide for 4th.
It is heating up. We are still side by side. If these drivers can just get spread out, they'll get some nice green flag runs here. There we
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen, that's a green flag lap right there. Pendergrass, you need to take it easy.
Brandon Bowers, having just pit 2 laps ago, might be some strategy at play here, as he might be able to take it the long haul all the way to the stage break. He's currently off the lead row and back to P16. Sam Hines now trying to gain some traction on Matthew Hill. Jonathan Evans has a pretty comfortable lead right now, about a half a second ahead. There it is. It is time to load up the good old timing tower. Ashish, the timing tower, I only throw it up like after the 3rd lap because I like to have full camera angles of the first 3 laps. We just haven't gone 3 laps yet. That's our first time. In the battle of the losers bracket right now, they're still next to each other. Daniel Pendergrass sitting P23. Wyatt Garrett, P22. Still heating up here. Kevin Boley is down on the apron. Might have had a slight issue there as he is falling fast. All the way back to P23 before he gets back up on the track there.
No, he just got loose entering the dogleg.
And he kept it away from all the other cars? Let's go.
Yeah. He didn't snap it all the way to the right and go, hey, guys.
Let's talk about our back-to-front challenge real quick. Cade McClenny got an EOL at the start of the race. He's got money on the line here. The 05 is now up to P4 and making the pass on the inside of Sam Hines for P3. Absolutely flying around the track. If anybody can do it, it's Cade. A little bit further back, we still got some tight racing. Nick Miller back here, Randy Arms, Kyle Ritchie, a lot of fast drivers in the middle of the pack, and try to get up front here. I think that they have not pit yet, so that is all just off their qualifying effort. Nick Miller took a pit stop, though, about 8 laps ago. So he pit right around the same time that Brandon Bowers pit, and he is now making it back through the field quick. Brandon Bowers has made it up from the P21 spot all the way up to P13 now as he passes a few more. You know, the one thing I noticed, Richard, I don't know if you watched the race yesterday, the drivers in 1 and 2 in real life, they tend to use that apron.
Yep.
It's not...
I was mentioning earlier, and it actually isn't a bad play there.
I think the problem with these is like they fine-tune their cars in NASCAR, and we just do not have the grip on a fixed setup league, and that's why I think they just can't get down there to the apron to use it as like a runoff. My pick to win, James Filler's currently sitting P16, making his way back through the field. He also opted to pit 8 laps ago. With the fuel run being about 49 laps, I believe all these drivers are trying to make it the long haul. Jack 10 789. Appreciate the follow, sir. Thank you for coming out. Jonathan Evans still holding on to that half a second lead in front of Matthew Hill. Cade McClenny successfully on the pass with Sam Hines. Now trying to do some work on Matthew Hill if he could just find it. It's not an easy track to pass at. So he's got to kind of plan ahead and figure out where it is that he wants to make the move. And then Matthew Hill kind of has to plan against that and see if he can make it work. Cade doesn't look like he's going to get it that time. Matthew Hill's going to get the run off of turn 2.
Update here. I'm back behind the Pendergrass pit as he has entered pit road for some reason.
Oh, you know, Pendergrass, he likes to pit 47 times during a race.
Roger that.
So,
I'm just watching the money that I bet on him just slowly wither away into like freaking Thanos, dude.
longest pit stop ever as Daniel Pendergrass still sits on pit
Daniel
road.
Pendergrass. Losing money betting on him is inevitable.
Don't parlay Daniel Pendergrass.
Don't ever parlay. Losers bracket, thought it was a good play. Upon further review, oops.
Let me take some of these guys. Sean Anderson currently out of the car. Jonathan Swartz out of the car. Zach Case looks like he's going to be out of the car, as well as Alex Chira and Landon Quisenberry, all out of the car. That's just going to leave Daniel Pendergrass on pit road right now. Still in the pits. 49-second pit stop right now.
Perfection. Bold strat.
Maybe he's trying to play the mental game on Wyatt Garrett right now. He's like, if I think, here's a Daniel Pendergrass strategy right here. He's going to let Wyatt Garrett think that he's out of the race, so Wyatt Garrett pulls off, gets out of the car, and then Daniel Pendergrass is going to come back on, get those laps back.
Could have worked until you just ruined it, but yeah, sure.
Daniel Pendergrass now 4 laps down.
Bold strat. Probably getting a drink? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, not like water either. He's got a Yingling.
It's not water. He is not hydrating at all.
Let's drag him into the booth if he's got a minute. Jonathan Evans up to 0.7 in front of the leaders. Everybody kind of single filed out now.
40 laps to the stage break.
Stage break will come out, like I said, on lap 70, crossing the line to 71. So the stage break.
They understand. They know.
Is on lap 70. Let's talk to him real quick. Daniel Pendergrass, welcome to the booth.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Pretty good, man. Tell us about this strategy call that you made here with pitting.
Well, it's not much as a strategy call as much as a requirement.
Oh, goodness.
What'd you do?
I got caught up in stuff earlier, and I had 4 minutes of optional damage, and then I came around turn 2 and accidentally hit a wall.
Okay. Are we talking toe link here?
It was 20 some odd seconds of required, but I still got 8 minutes of optional, so I'm just trying to get some of this taken care of so I can get back out there and feel a little bit more comfortable.
All right. Well, you're currently 7 laps down, so
which is okay. I'm not worried about that.
Good luck.
I've got 3 Yinglings down. We're good.
I told you, we called it already.
There it is.
We said he's not hydrating with water, so.
Well,
all right. Good luck, Pendergrass.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. The strat is to literally just wreck to piss. Like, it has to be the strat, right? It's like, oops, I wrecked. Just enough time required to go pee.
Yeah.
Just gotta get enough confidence in me to where I just come around this racetrack just fast as hell.
I need a beer. Oh, here's a wall. Whoops.
You cost me too much money. I hate you. Goodbye.
All right,
love you.
Pendergrass. All right, Daniel Pendergrass on pit road. Jonathan Evans got this lead up to 0.6. McClenny closing in, though, after making the pass finally on Matthew Heel. Talk to me. Oh,
yeah, that's not gonna work.
There he is.
No, I wasn't going to bring him up.
Oh, I bring everybody up.
Talk to me.
Zach Case.
Is that how it works?
Zach Case in the broadcast booth, man. What's up? You got about 5 seconds to respond.
Yep, this is why we don't bring you in the booth.
All right, Zach Case out of the booth.
Unbelievable.
We tried.
What did we learn? What did we learn?
We tried.
What did we learn?
All right, Brandon French currently sitting 3 laps down, but in the 23rd spot. Daniel Pendergrass still on pit road. Still on pit road. Sean Anderson also back out on the track, about to pass Daniel Pendergrass at about 4 more laps. He was involved in an incident early on. All he's got to do is stay out here and just collect some points. As you can see, Sean Anderson sitting P2 in the standings. He's just got to get a decent points day for him. That's all he's got to salvage at this point.
My racing just crashed.
Jonathan Evans might send him another lap down, but Sean Anderson is only 8 laps on those tires, so I have a feeling Jonathan Evans will not be able to catch him. Things have kind of leveled out here between Evans and McClenny. Heel steadily falling back as now Sam Hines is starting to close in on him. And Jake Niparis rounding out the top 5 in that number 1 car. A lot of drivers involved in incidents early on, Sam Hines being one of them. Ryan Tiller, another, but he's up to 13th. And then we got a few other like William Bowman, Casey Herring, just a few 2Xs on their record right now. And then Christopher Pinder as well, holding down a steady P21. All right, Daniel Pendergrass is officially out of the pits. He's back on the track. Whew, I don't know. The loser's bracket, man. Loser's bracket, he's only 2 spots behind Wyatt Garrett. Wyatt Garrett's currently sitting 22nd. Daniel Pendergrass sitting 24th. But here's the thing. They've got 12 laps, 11 laps between them. Daniel Pendergrass going to have to find some speed and maybe some wave rounds and maybe some lucky dogs and maybe some miracles to get back up.
Some weapons of mass destruction, dude. He's going to need something.
To Wyatt Garrett.
Prayers, thoughts, I don't know. Another Yingling.
I got a DM in I'm sorry, Quisenberry. I'm gonna read your DM. All right, Landon Quisenberry has sent me a DM saying, "Darn, I thought y'all would have missed the barrel excursion."
Dude, we missed nothing, bro.
He said, "If y'all need any in-race analysis, just pull me on up." Landon Quisenberry, we did not miss it.
Did you like aim for it, or did you? No, I'm just kidding.
We'll find out from him here in just a second.
Lap 40, 30 laps to the stage break.
I'll tell you what, Quisenberry, you're gonna be one of our first green flag interviews here. You're in a safe spot. Nobody really around you. Let's pull you into the booth. Hey, Queso, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How are you with green flag interviews? You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, Kyle Petty could do it. You know, I'm a KU journalism student. This is my job, so
Kyle Petty got to do this.
Yeah, there you go. But I will say that big shout out from the Baton Rouge boy to the Raising Cane's car. You gotta love that.
Yeah, I know, but then you hate on my school right now whenever I bring out the KU cars. So.
Hey, I'm an LSU. Of course, I'm gonna hate KU sucks.
That's true. Our football team is looking.
Whoa! You guys have a football team?
Yeah, it's not the first 6 weeks of the season.
I thought it was just basketball and like a pickleball team or something. I had no idea, dude. Shout out to KU football players, all 13 of y'all.
So Landon, tell us about your best pace car impression here at Phoenix.
I'm gonna be honest, I got lucky it didn't happen lap 1. I shot down the apron like everybody else, and I got loose, and I barely kept it off the wall that's on the outside of pit road, but I saved it there, and then we had that first wreck, and the tires were just kind of cold or whatever happened, and I was just loose, and, unfortunately I didn't want to jam on the brakes and brake check everyone behind me, but when you do that, you're still loose. So
yeah.
When I was still on the gas, it looped on me.
That's always a tough call, isn't it? When you're trying to check up, but you also don't want the entire field to run into you. So you're kind of like doing this half brake measure that a lot of us do when there's a wreck happening right in front of us.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to pride myself on wreck avoidance, but I've been in and out because classes and stuff are getting busy, and it's I only had 15 minutes of practice, and I only practice when I show up for the hour before the race, so that was really all on me. I can't be mad at it, but also I'm glad at least that I didn't involve anybody else since there's been a lot of wrecks today.
Well, listen, man,
I can take solace in that.
You're not in last place, so that's a plus. You're 32 laps down, so I mean, there's a chance. We got a shot here.
Hey.
32 lucky dogs later, we might be onto something here.
I mean, if we can get what we had at the start, I might have a chance. But
It's true.
you know what they say: never back down, never give up, all that jazz.
100%, man.
We'll
Always give
see. I
100%.
don't give up. I don't
All
give
right.
up. So I'll just chug along out here and, you know, at least try and get this paint scheme I whipped up in 15 minutes in TV time, if anything.
Sounds good, Landon. We'll keep checking on you, buddy.
Hey, all good. Keep pulling me up whenever y'all are bored.
All right, sounds good, man. We'll see you.
See ya.
All right, Landon Quisenberry still out there on track. Jonathan Evans has increased by a 10th in front of Cade McClenny from 0.7 up to 0.8, now 0.9. Sam Hines did wind up making the pass on Matthew Hill, but that's only because Matthew Hill is on fresh tires and executed his first green flag pit stop. Now the real question starts to settle in. Brandon Bowers, Nick Miller up here in the 7th and 10th positions. Did that pit stop under yellow flag give them enough to make it to the stage? We'll find out here in just a little bit. Austin Weingard now bringing it down pit road and back out again. 14.8 seconds on the pit stop. Heck of a pit stop time. Back out there on track. Where's the leaders? Right behind them. Only going to go one lap down before making it back out on track. You know, Richard, it's pretty much a guarantee when you pit here. You're going at least one lap down. So you've got to execute flawlessly on pit road.
Yeah, it's such a long stretch there since the reconfiguration in 2019. That back stretch it's daunting for some, that especially with a 4-tire stop, full tank of gas on a green flag run, rough. 20 more laps to go until that stage break. See if we have any more pit road strategy here. Evans stretching to about over a second over McClenny, Hines, Nippris, and Ritchie.
Tony Skirbo now in the pits getting 4 fresh tires on it. Wyatt Garrett as well bringing it down pit road. As well going to probably get 4 fresh tires on this thing.
Hopefully Pendergrass, as he goes down pit road every other time, he's just chucking handfuls of nails and roofing nails and a bunch of stuff into his pit stall, hoping to pop tires and sabotage.
That pit
Wyatt
stop.
Garrett.
That pit stop is good for Pendergrass. He has now decreased that gap down to 10 laps down behind Wyatt Garrett, not behind the field.
He needs to home alone, sabotage that kid.
Caution's out!
Randy Arms!
Randy Arms, he got bumpers flying on the backstretch.
Bowers, oh no.
Caution's out again.
Oh, nothing. Randy just lost it and Bowers reacted. Oh no.
Here we go. Let's throw it up in the classic blimp view, sponsored by
no!
Innotrative.
Oh, bud.
Here we go. Randy Arms entering into turns 1 and 2 here just outside pit road. Oh my gosh!
Wait.
Jeez.
Heartache. Watch fillers.
Hold on. All right, so that's Randy Arms' wreck right there, right? We're going to rewind this now and go back to Brandon Bowers. This is a playoff driver's nightmare right now. Arms
right front just completely trashed. Yeah, watch fillers come in. Oh my god.
Oh, Jughead on Jughead violence. That's going to be a toe link for, I believe, Bowers as well.
Oh.
Bowers, heavy damage. Does he have to tow, or is he able? I believe he's able to get this thing moving. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we have a camera for the right front.
He's going down pit road right now.
I do not have a camera for the right front.
Right front's good.
It's looking. It's looking pretty solid. I don't have a black flag on him, which means the tow link should be good here. I do
a lot of damage on the front right end though, or the front end just kind of crumpled, but no significant damage to the tires. It looks.
Let's hear from the legend himself, man. Brandon Bowers up in the booth, buddy. Say what's up, man.
Yeah, man. Guess we just got loose and just hooked her out, I guess.
It's an unfortunate situation. It looks like when Randy hit the wall, just the rear end of the car just barely clipped your back right of your car, which sent you sideways. How's the damage looking though? Are we okay?
Oh, I'm destroyed.
What are we looking at required-wise?
Yeah. I'm destroyed.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, man.
Is it a meatball?
Oh, yeah, I hadn't required. Now I have like 7 minutes of optional.
Unfortunate for Bowers. But you did come in the night with a hefty points lead. At least above some of the drivers.
Yeah, well, if I'm like -10, dude, after night, we calling it quits, Bubba. We calling it quits. On the whole league.
Oh my gosh. Bowers, if anybody can have the comeback story of a lifetime, man, it's you. I have faith in you.
I'm literally, my steering wheel's 90 degrees to the left.
We got it. We got it. You could do this. I believe in you.
Maybe if we just had a few more stages, dude.
Maybe a few more. We should have had 4. We should. All right, Bowers. Good luck the rest of the race, man, and we'll see what you can do with the damage that you got.
Yeah, man.
All right, Brandon Bowers. Hefty damage. 7 minutes of repairs required in the field. Sam Hines, lights out on the pace car. Cody B. Johnson, Jonathan Evans, your new leaders. As the pace car gets ready to make the hard left-hand turn down to pit road. We're getting ready for another restart.
Cody Johnson, a multiple-time winner this year, Chicagoland and California, bringing the field back around, up 11 positions tonight already. Jonathan Evans led many laps so far going to the Geico restart zone. Cave just behind them with Sam Hines. Green flag in the air. The 08 gets a great jump. See if the whole field can follow suit.
Here's what I'll tell you. I think Cody needed that good jump, though, because he's the only one who didn't pit. And it's starting to show right now as we enter turns 1 and 2. Cody starts to fall back dramatically. Cade McClenny now battling Jonathan Evans for the lead.
Nick Miller, my early choice, my pick to win here, led 115 laps here in Season 2 in the only time we've run in the Cup Series here with the Xfinity Racing Series. Whoa, contact! As Miller and Hines get together, Hines sends Miller up into the wall. Nipper is able to jump underneath the 71, trying to take that position away, but Miller, heavy contact into the wall.
Miller seems to have recovered nicely, still holding on to P3 as he exits onto the front stretch. Doing fine now, Jake Nipperis. That is not Jake Nipperis. That is Jake Nipperis. Right behind him, Sam Hines now falling back behind Kyle Ritchie. Cade
Big shout out to
McClenny.
the TPR guys. The U.S. Army paint schemes that are all the same, by the way. So shout out to you guys.
I know. I have to like actively look at the number.
I know. I have to.
Cade
into the wall, battling for the lead here into the dog leg, side by side with the 26. Contact with the wall there, exiting 4. Both men riding toward the middle of the track in 1 and 2.
Neither one wanting to give up an inch, though. A little bit of door banging coming off of turns 1 and 2 as they head back down into 3 and 4. Just hanging on each other.
Well, we had issues with Ryan Tiller and William Bowman. Oh, boy, not really any fault of Tiller's. But we're good to go there. Bowman around as we're still side by side for the lead here. And Miller's liking this, though. He's within half a second of both of these guys. The more they battle side by side. Whoa, a little door bang in there on the 05 and the 26.
They're going to get sent
Getting
high.
off the track. There's the 20.
Nick Miller has entered the chat.
As I said, one caution out of the 125 laps. Nick Miller leading 115 in the one and only stop here in Season 2 of the Cup Series. Looking to repeat there.
Brendan Bowers completing another lap, coming back down pit road. Still having some issues with that right front. It looks like it's not exactly straight.
Bowers finishing P20 here in the first race in Season 2. So not his favorite track by any means.
I will say Wyatt Garrett currently up to 18th. Daniel Pendergrass down to 25th. Daniel Pendergrass back on pit road for 2 minutes now.
No, he's conceding, saying GG Garrett.
Pendergrass.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Jeez, Pendergrass.
You're
Just
such
conceded.
a quieter.
I was hoping for a good battle for the end here.
You suck.
Number 45, Andrew Tettle now up to P8. Sam Demian right behind him. And then Christopher Pinder holding on to the 10th spot in his Summer's Eve, number 17.
Jeez.
Gabe McClenny now putting a comfortable gap on the field. That caution helped him out. Everybody seems to have pit. The question is, Cody B. Johnson, do we make the right call here? Cody Johnson, after not pitting, now sits back in P15 on old tires. But will the new tires help out near the end of the race? More to find out on the next episode of Phoenix.
There we go.
Gabe McClenny coming up on lap traffic now. I believe that might be Brandon French right in front of him. Brandon French going to do the respectable thing, just kind of move to the high side, get out of the way, but he's got 2 cars side by side next to him. And they're going to door bang trying to get around him. That's Evans and Miller. Really nothing French could do at that point. He's just trying to let him go, but they are too wide battling for P2. Brandon Bowers continuing to get some repairs still on pit road. Daniel Pendergrass as well has conceded at this point. I'm going to go ahead and take him off our pit stop notifications. Daniel Pendergrass officially conceding the loser's bracket. One more time with the graphic. Here it is, ARS loser's bracket. You guys can see how many weeks went into this and how many drivers advanced or conceded or missed the race. And it all came down to Daniel Pendergrass and Wyatt Garrett. Wyatt Garrett currently sitting P18. Daniel Pendergrass, I believe, out of the race. Thanks to Backmarker for putting this on for us. Use the code PLAYOFF20 right now. Backmarker.shop. PLAYOFF20 will get you 20% off your order for the next week up until the championship. After that, we'll go back to Affinity 10, which is only 10%. So use it now, get that favorite shirt you've been looking at, get it ordered, and get it in the checkout system before Playoff 20 goes away.
My favorite thing is going to be the new stuff coming around for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the Black Friday bundles that we're going to be offering over at backmarker.shop. Playoff 20 is the code. McClenny, a second and a half almost over Miller, Evans, Ritchie, and Niparis. Hines, Falovich, Demian, Pinder, and Tenold wrapping out the top 10. Happy Veterans Day to everybody. We're here at Phoenix Affinity Racing Series. I'm Brandon, that's Mike. Cup Series action. And we are moments away from our first stage break and only stage break of the evening. After the completion of this lap, we are going to have a stage break.
Top 10 get points. McClenny, Miller, Evans, Ritchie, all the way back to Tenold right now are aiming for that spot. It looks like Cade McClenny's going to secure the win for our one and only stage. Nick Miller making the clean pass on Jonathan Evans. Now comfortably going to take P2. Everybody else right behind him, you can see. As we enter over stage 1, Andrew Tenold's going to cause the caution to come out. We are officially complete with stage 1. All right, what an eventful beginning to the race. We are going to stack these guys back up, get them all reorganized. I will tell you, Brandon Bowers back out on the field. Car is looking better. He's not doing too bad. He's currently scored 9 laps down. But he did just come out of the pits 2 laps ago, so if everybody in front of him decides to opt for the pit road stop for the stage, this will help Bowers get back at least one of those, and then hopefully things start to get aggressive near the end here, giving him an opportunity to get some laps back. Cade McClenny, everybody coming down pit road this time as everything starts to reset. Let's see who we got staying out here. We got some few wave rounds. It's going to be James Fillers. James Fillers actually pit 18 laps ago, and he's going to just opt to stay out. He's not looking for that.
He was involved in an incident with Bowers. So, yeah, definitely going to be looking to get some of that damage fixed.
Yeah, James Fillers opts to stay out. Brandon French opts to stay out. I think we're looking at some clean wave rounds here. I believe French, Bowers should get a wave around here. Sean Anderson should get a wave around. We're not looking terrible. I will say Randy Arms is still on pit road. This car has seen better days. Let's see if I can get a better camera angle of that right side. Randy Arms on pit road. I know he probably doesn't want to hear from us, but you know what I like to do? I like to call him.
Go for it. Yep.
Randy Arms in the broadcast booth, buddy. Talk to us about your day so far. I don't think he's there.
I don't blame him.
It'd be funny if we pulled him up and he just took off his headset like, nope.
No,
not today.
You let him know it was coming over the broadcast, so he threw them some bitches across the room.
Randy Arms, we'll catch back up with you. I'm going to find you.
Yeah, we're going to get you.
We're going to get you.
We're going to get you. We're going to done get you.
We will get you. All right, here's a big shout out here. My pick to win right now. We're going to put him up on the big screen real quick. Shout out to James, Jimmy, the side draft Fillers. James Fillers, want to give him a big shout out tonight because James has currently received an opportunity for a new job, which he's going to be going to training for. This sad news today is going to be James Fillers' final race with Affinity Racing for, and I quote, the unforeseeable future. If he does get picked up for the job, he will be in classes for the next, I believe, 6 months, and those include Monday nights. So James, Jimmy Fillers, it's been an absolute amazing time running with you for the past 3 years. Right, Richard?
Yeah,
I mean, between our other league and then starting up this league, James Fillers was one of the original guys to come over here. James Fillers, shout out to him, man. And putting on a hell of a show every week in and week out. James Fillers, final race of the night. We'll have a send-off for him at the end of the race. We'll get him up here and talk to him for a little bit.
Yeah, we already cleared Enrique Iglesias' hero to play in a video montage here later on. So stay tuned for a brief video package honoring Jimmy Fillers.
He's back out on track. Cade McClenny, though, leading this thing. Back to front challenge so far has been a success. As we get ready for another restart. Lights are out on the pace car. It's going to make the hard left-hand turn down pit road. We got a little bit of a drive ahead of us, but he got McClenny, Miller, Ritchie, and Nipperish. Your two new front row drivers. I'm Mike McElroy. That's Brandon Richard. We are going to take you through this final stage, lap by lap. Austin Weingart has been on pit road for over 11 minutes. We're going to take him off your screen up there. And go ahead and mute his pit stop for now. There we go. We enter into the Geico restart zone coming to lap 76. We're officially back green. Cade McClenny shooting it down to the dog leg, all the way down to the pit road wall. Back up. Did everybody make it through clean? It looks like that's the case.
Are you behind?
Entering into 1 and 2, passing the pit road entry. Oh, we got some wall contact. Other than that, though, everybody seems to keep it straight. Matthew Hill just looking for a spot to get around here. Sam Demian trapped on the outside now. We're 3 wide with the 71 Nipperish and the 12 of Dylan Falovich. Begins to settle out as people start to figure out where they are at in line. We got one car coming down pit road. I believe that's Cade McClenny.
It is Cade McClenny.
Cade McClenny coming down pit road. You can only be curious as to what has happened here. The car looks fine.
I'm watching.
Back up front, Nick Miller takes the lead. Kyle Ritchie right on his toes. The 71 of Sam Hines is loose into the outside wall. He recollects it. Gets back up in line. A little bit of right front damage. Christopher Pinder, the 19 of Kevin Boley, going to make it around him with no issue.
Gabe had to have had a penalty on pit road because he is already out. Nick Miller, my pick to win now, coming to lap 80, being chased down by Kyle A. Ritchie. And Ritchie knows a little thing about winning as well, winning 2 races this year at Dover and the Glen. But Nick Miller, Kansas winner in round of 14, leading here, lap 80.
And let's not forget, season 1 champion, Nick Miller.
Right.
Could be the first one to put it up 2-time. Put the 2-time champion into the old name bracket there. William Bowman now getting pushed to the outside just a little bit, trying to make it around Casey Herring, hopefully getting the runoff. James Fillers up to P14 after getting a successful wave around. Cade McClenny, though, back by his lonesome after a drive-through penalty. But he just set the fastest lap, so he is on a mission right now to get back up to the field.
That boy ain't happy.
Not happy at all. We'll have to talk to him here in just a minute. Everyone looking good. Starting to single file out again. Bowman back up to the high side again. I think he just likes that high lane right now. Nobody's really forcing him up there.
Wordplay.
Brandon Bowers back out on the field after the free wave around. He has gotten back down to 8 laps. I'll tell you what, he's still just outside the top 20. Which is a solid point stay. We'll throw it up on the screen one more time so you guys can start doing the math in your head. Brandon Bowers came in leading this thing. Anderson was only -2 away, but Anderson is behind Bowers right now. Arms out of the race right now with heavy damage. Miller leading. So he's already got a significant lead on Miller. So Bowers, I don't think, is in any real danger as of right now, if he just stays out there. Nick Miller still under pressure from Kyle Ritchie. Dylan Falovich trying to hold on here. The TTSL guys in full force in the top 5. Everything seems to be settling down right now. While we're sitting here, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to throw you guys to a good old classic old-fashioned noise pollution, and we will be back here in just a minute. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Up there, crank it up there. Noise pollution. Drivers still driving. Nick Miller and Kyle Ritchie still putting on a heated battle right now, as they're only 0.1, a tenth of a second away from each other. Jake Nipperis and Jonathan Evans having fallen back a little bit more. Matthew Heel still on the heels of Jonathan Evans. Everybody else pretty much further on back is all single file. Everything's kind of single filed out here. Everybody kind of taking it easy. Daniel Pendergrass back out on the track, 12 laps down, has conceded to Wyatt Garrett, but I mean, anything can happen.
It is funny that he's conceding, but yet he's now right behind him. I don't know.
I mean, he could destroy Wyatt right here and take the W.
Right?
I don't know if we'd give it to him for that.
I wouldn't, and I've already made the graphic for Wyatt, so no, we wouldn't do anything. We would just... No, you conceded. Our art department already did the thing, so screw you, Pendergrass. You suck.
All right, one person I've been dying to talk to who has said in the chat that he's back now is the one, the only, Randy Arms. Randy Arms, say what's up, buddy.
What's up?
Oh, man. Talk to us about it. Talk to us about it.
Well, we got a little loose, and I knew Bowers was under me, so I didn't want to spin down in front of him. And I think me turning back into the wall actually made things worse for all of us. So, yeah, just an unfortunate thing. I was messing with my black box on exit, which probably isn't a smart thing to do with a car that's a little loose, and I just lost it, unfortunately. So
I will say the car,
repairs,
it's looking better on pit road. It did look terrible. The right front tire was sticking out.
Oh, yeah.
They've at least got that reset now.
I think I'm under 20 minutes, so.
Oh, my gosh. What was the total time?
Total required was 39.
Oh, that's a new engine, isn't it?
Yeah. She was smoking. She wasn't running very good.
Oh, my gosh.
It was not a good time.
All right. Randy, we're going to throw up these point standings real quick one more time on the leaderboard. Randy Arms was sitting P3 coming into tonight. But as of right now, you look like you're solid for a 26, which isn't terrible. You're still gonna walk away with some points here.
Some. We'll need help next week, that's for sure.
Yeah, what's the plan? Is it pretty much you got to go in, win the stage, and win the race next week?
Yeah, that'll be the plan.
All right.
Which we're at Vegas, correct?
We are at Vegas. So how would you rate Vegas on your tracks of competition here?
That's probably like a top 5 for me. I don't know about the next gen. It's not different, but just in general, Vegas is one of my better tracks. So I was hoping to get there with a good chance at winning because I felt pretty confident, but it just wasn't meant to be.
All right, man. Well, we're looking forward to seeing what you can pull out next week. Hopefully the standings don't change too much after tonight. There's still a lot of racing left. A lot of things can happen in the next 52 laps. All right, Randy.
Yeah, if one of those guys up front could pull a cave and
just eat it.
Get a black flag. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
drivers or say stay up above the yellow until after you cross the line, and Cabe did it in 2 restarts in a row. So he had my hands tied. So
true. Oh, so that's what happened.
Yes, that's what the penalty was for.
No.
Told the drivers to stay above the yellow until you cross the finish line because you know how easy it is to change lanes here. So that was the rule I gave him. He did it the restart before that. I gave him a warning, and then he did it even worse this last time. So I was like, damn it, Gabe.
Okay.
Of course, yeah.
All right, well, the good thing is he's still in the lead lap. He's still hanging on very tightly here with 18 seconds behind the leader. So maybe a caution or something, or pit road, green flag, pit stops. He might be able to get back up out here.
Yeah. Hopefully he can pull an Alki out here.
True. All right, Randy, thanks for catching up with us, man.
Yep.
All right, Randy Arms, end of night for him, as that car is not going to be leaving pit road anytime soon. Still got 20 minutes of repairs. Midnight Cherries with the 100 bits. Thank you, good sir. As always, Midnight Cherries, appreciate you for coming out here. A lot of fourth gear driving for 2/3 of the track is the rumor right now, at least. And then Rex, myself included. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate, man. I still got Alex Chera in the car, or at least in the server, but he is out 95 laps down. Nick Miller, though, holding on to the lead. Pretty strong. Looking good. All right. I'm getting flack from the background. Okay. On how I pronounce words. All right, Nick Miller, Kyle Ritchie. This battle has kind of cooled down just a little bit. 0.7 of a second. But Jake Niparis unable to close down on this gap. Actually, I think that was up to 3 seconds at one point. And has since gone down to about 2.5. We do have some pit road strategy starting right now. William Bowman, Wyatt Garrett bringing it down pit road as well, getting 4 fresh tires on there. William Bowman, I can only assume, is doing the same. Here comes Christopher Pinder. Like we said at the beginning of the race, the fuel run was about 49 laps. So every driver who pits from this point forward should be able to make it to the end. The question is, what was the fall off? How will that strategy of short pitting play into it? Does this wind up dragging Nick Miller down pit road? I'll tell you right now, if we bring up Nick Miller on screen, he's still running around 28.8s. Pinder, before he pit, 29.1s. So we'll have to see where these guys come back out and how they're looking on fresh tires. Wyatt Garrett officially back out, so he's not going to have any lap times registered right now. But we'll see how it goes. Austin Weingard currently in the pits. Been in there for a minute, 50 laps down. But right now, I see no reason for Miller to pit. He's currently just trapping people a lap down. Christopher Pinder, one of them. Tony Skirbo, Sam Demian, all trapped a lap down. Sam Demian having completed his pit stop. But here comes Cody B. Johnson with the worst camera angle ever, sitting on pit road. Going to get 4 fresh tires put on it. Maybe 2. We'll find out if anybody opts for a 2-tire call. Looks like Cody might be the first one to try it out. Cody going to get out of pit road with only a 9-second pit stop. Nick Miller looking like he's slowing down, but it's just a fake. No pit stop for him yet. William Bowman looks like he might have called it a night right now as he is still on pit road. Midnight Cherries with another 100 bits. There might be rumors that I might be joining the more realistic server. Server? I think you're saying server. Dude, if you come over here, do it. You got to go through the Next Up series. Once you get through the Next Up series, you can wind up here in the Cup series, racing against these guys. Server, all caps from Nadashish. Yeah, I think William Bowman has called it. We're going to take him off your pit stop notifications. James Fillers bringing it down pit road, this time out of the I think he was around the 8th position. The pit road camera angles are absolutely awful.
They're awful.
But here he comes, heading out of pit road. The number 10 machine back out there. Leaders, not too far behind him. James Fillers exiting pit road now. Nick Miller on the front stretch. So I think it's just a solid lap down. Lap down is what you're looking at. Cody Johnson currently entering the front stretch right now. Nick Miller in 1 and 2. Once we start getting some lap times ticked away here, we'll be able to tell you exactly what we're looking at here. Nick Miller, 28.8 to 28.9s. Pretty solid there. Let's go to our first pit stoppee. Cody Johnson, 28.2s. So we're almost 0.7 of a second faster. Sam Demian, 28 evens on some of these, 27 nines on one. James Fillers hasn't logged a lap yet, but there it is. First one comes in, 28-1. So these drivers right now are a solid second faster than Miller. Matthew Hill going to bring down pit road now. He's opting to bring it in. Miller continues to stay out, opting for the speed on the latter end of the race. Who else we got out here? Kevin Boley bringing it down. Cade McClenny now up to the 10th position. Really what these guys need now? A caution, to be honest with you.
Let her out, man.
That's what they need.
We had one caution here the last time we ran Phoenix. 125 laps, one caution.
One caution. Holy
So
smokes.
here's my caution trends for the night. Ain't gonna be none.
Yeah, I think they've all finally gotten into the groove here. Phoenix is a difficult track, especially when they start using the dogleg and everything. Tony Skirbo now on pit road.
That should be, or this could be, the final pit stops of the night. So you wonder, with 40-lap-old tires or more, what these drivers are going to contend with here in the later stages of the race, as we are now 46 laps from the end of this race, or, but yeah, 36 laps? 40, math, Mike?
Yeah,
36
somewhere around there,
laps.
36. Here's the thing, though.
Like
Miller is
reading
now
90.
into the 29s. He's now into the 29s, and Cody Johnson is still out here running 28.4, so almost a half second faster. He slowed down a little bit, but I believe Cody only took 2. James Fillers, don't know how many tires he took, but it might have been all 4 because he is steadily running 28s. 28s to 28.1. So Miller has to bring it down soon, I would think. Midnight Cherries with the gifted sub to Tiffy Toodles.
Nailed it.
Appreciate it. Welcome to the pit crew. Hey, Richard, you missed it, man. We had some leaked information. We had a Christopher Bell moment in the chat. Midnight Cherries may be making his next up debut next season. Nick Miller bringing down pit road.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Nick Miller down pit road. That's going to drag Jake Nipperis down pit road. Casey Herring, does he opt? Not this time. He's going to get his bonus point, get that lead lap in.
He had a rough start to the race, involved in an early incident. So there's the points for a next up champion, speaking of that series. Wednesday night, backmarker.shop championship. On the line, Matt Frady looking to close out in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, 8:30, 7:30 Central, right here on twitch.tv/Race Affinity. Nightbot doing its damn job. There's that Discord link. Join in on the chaos. Click that link right there. I just noticed they were talking about touching grass in chat. If you look, backmarker.shop recently releasing some new jackets. Super Saturday, Backmarker, and Affinity Racing jackets. And it actually says, with zippered pockets and adjustable features, this jacket offers a comfortable fit when you finally get outside and touch grass. So yeah, go for it. Grab one for 20% off right now. Use that promo code PLAYOFF20 and look good when you're touching grass and talking to your girlfriend. I'm just kidding. You don't have one. Back to the race.
Casey Herring and Gabe McClenny. They're currently holding on to the top two spots, but Cody Johnson, who can make it to the end, he's the first car that can make it to the end here, has got Nick Miller hard on the bumper here. The question is, Nick Miller, how long was his pit stop? It looks like it might have been 13.9 seconds, so he's got 4 fresh tires on that car. Going to make it around Cody Johnson just fine. Miller officially came back out on the lead lap.
Driver's still taking the dog legs here.
Miller just battling lap traffic right now. That's the 57 of Wyatt Garrett in the loser's bracket. Officially still ahead of Daniel Pendergrass, as Daniel Pendergrass has now left the server.
Unbelievable.
You know what that means.
Let's talk about someone who was in the points race here. It was leading going into leading out of the round of 14. Sean Anderson currently 13 laps down in the 21st position.
There it is, Richard. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
I got
What?
your graphic loaded up, man.
Oh,
There
Wyatt
it is.
Garrett?
Loser bracket champion since Daniel Pendergrass has left. Loser bracket champion Wyatt Garrett. I got the graphic up on the screen. We're calling it. We're calling it early.
We're calling it early. Long way to go here, folks. All right, long
Stop the
race
count.
ahead.
Stop
But
the
we're
count.
it's too big to rig. That's right. That's what I've always said. Too big to rig. Wyatt Garrett, great guy, fantastic guy. I've always said, great guy.
Wyatt Garrett, man, your loser bracket champion. Man has just won $50 and a free backmarker shirt coming his way. But let's go back up to Nick Miller, your current leader. All right, talk to me, man. I'll throw Sean Anderson up on the screen. What were you telling me here?
Oh, he probably doesn't want me to talk about his night anymore, as I've already mentioned. 13 laps down. A leader early in the playoffs here, Sean Anderson, in that beautiful backmarker number 13 machine, having a rough go of it tonight, involved in 2 incidents, I do believe, as we are approaching almost 25 laps left of 150. Anderson now only 2 points back, but after tonight, Bowers with a big hiccup, Arms with a huge hiccup, Nick Miller looking to make huge moves, Evans as well in the P5 position.
That's what I'm saying, man. I think I think this whole entire playoff standings is about to be turned upside down. Your top 3 are in trouble.
You're ideally looking at a Final Four all separated between single-digit numbers.
Yeah.
So Las Vegas, I mean, sure things are a done deal right now. There's no such thing right now. We have utter chaos heading into the Cup Series Championship next week. Viva Las Vegas, baby.
I will say Kyle Ritchie is now trying to make some momentum here. Helltrek with the resubscription 13 months in a row.
Unbelievable. Longer than most of my relationships. Unbelievable.
Appreciate you, Helltrek. Welcome to the pit crew again. You're pretty much the crew chief at this point.
No, he's the jack man.
You and Midnight can fight over the crew chief position. One of you be the spotter, one of you be the crew chief.
T-Show, who's that guy? Who's this guy? Who are these guys? These 2 wise guys.
James Filler's now trying to make the pass on Cody Johnson as well. Filler's moving steadily up the leaderboard after being involved in an incident with fellow teammate Brandon Bowers.
Filler's finishing here 10th in the only race we've run here, Season 2 of the Affinity Cup Series. Finished P10.
Still a solid night for him, as if he can just get around Cody here, there might be a little bit of contact in the turn, but just not enough. That's the number 66 now coming out of pit road, Zach Case. He's currently scored 77 laps down, but a fighter back out there on track now, getting passed by Brandon Bowers. James Fillers makes the pass on Cody Johnson, but hasn't completed it yet.
Looking to do so, separate, get a little bit of a gap, but I mean, not much ground made up there entering 1 and 2. But Fillers with the preferred line here, but just can't seem to drive away passing. Quite difficult in these next up cars, Jesus. These Cup Series cars. 8:37:30 Central Wednesday night. Next up, backmarker.shop championship. Looking forward to that. Can Frady do it?
Vegas,
or do we already know it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already know.
Spoilers!
Find out more on the next episode of Next Up.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Wednesday night, we're going to find out if Matt Frady can lock up, I believe, his first Next Up Series championship.
That's a hell of a quote there, Helltrek. I like it. Somebody should make that a shirt. Kyle Ritchie now up to
Should open their
P2.
own damn store.
Jonathan Evans has made the pass on James Fillers. Evans now up to P3.
Shopify, man. You can make your own stores. Bowers now knocking on the door right behind Cody Johnson as well, trying to make up some ground here if he can.
I will
Evans
say,
there.
for Bowers
Just
having
dead.
heavy damage, man, he's running 28 threes. He is fast out there right now.
It's Brandon Bowers, bud.
Man is making that car work.
It's Brandon Bowers. my guy. Like, come on.
It is Brandon Bowers.
It's Brandon Bowers, dude. When his internet doesn't suck, when it's not all sucky wucky, Brandon effing Bowers.
It was the season 2 computer conspiracy against Brandon Bowers.
I swear to God, someone had to be hitting him with an EMP, and I think I know who it was, but we'll see.
I'm gonna blame TTSL.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, I wasn't gonna name a team, but the L stands for sportsmanship. So
the L stands for EMPs.
Yeah, the L. The inside jokes. 19 to go as Brandon Richard's pick. Nick A, and the A stands for Effin Miller, is leading this race. 18 to go. Richie 2.7 back. Jonathan Evans, Fillers, and Cody Johnson rounding out the top 5. Heel and Niparis up there in the top 10. Demian as well. Falovich, a top 10 driver all night long, as Pinder in that Summer's Eve number 17 CMS machine up to P10.
Ryan Tiller aiming for the pass now on Pinder as they are fighting for the final 10th spot of the top 10 here.
Herring is running for his damn life right now. The last car on the lead lap, passing French there on the inside with the 19 just behind him. I don't know who that is. Is that?
This is the issue we can run into right here. So we got Brandon French. We got Casey Herring. Brandon French is just going to move out of the way. But then we got Kevin Boley right in front of him as well. And this is what we saw in the Cup Series race on Sunday. Is the lap traffic. Is the lap traffic going to be a problem here? These drivers want to finish on the lead lap. They have every right to fight to stay on the lead lap. Kevin Boley, though, he's 12 laps down, so I could see him conceding the spot. But Casey Herring doesn't want to lose a spot and then be in contention for the lucky dog.
No, not at all. But Herring as well is a pretty smart driver. I don't think he's going to do anything to really be detrimental here.
Here's what I will say.
Miller, and I mean the gap here, it's not in the best interest, I guess. With 2.7 seconds and 15 laps to go here.
Casey Herring.
I've decided not to join the sponsor. I've pulled out, and what? I don't know what happened. Boley there, sending it to the Haas side.
We got sponsorship issues from the Midnight Cherries camp.
Midnight, you need to reach out to me. Reach out to Mr. Richard.
You gotta release a video like Denny Hamlin did for FedEx.
There, exactly.
Thanks, FedEx.
Richie had a good regular season, won the regular season championship. We all know that doesn't count.
He did get those bonus points, which is helping carry him along here, especially for the championship for this regular season. But right now, I'm telling you, Richie is probably going to be sitting in P2 or P3 after tonight because he is currently P2 on the track. I take it that'll move him up to probably P2 in the playoffs, and then he will remain P1 in our hearts. All right.
There you go. I was wondering when you were going to get to the gimmick. Skirbo now. Super fast. We got William Bowman in the pits currently. Quisenberry, Chira still in the pits as well. Several cars out. Skirbo, the first car, a lap down. Garrett just behind him. Wyatt Garrett, P17, your losers bracket champion.
Let's throw it up on the screen again.
Yeah, throw it up, man. Where's the GD confetti? Wyatt Garrett, your losers bracket champion, smacking into the cactus just for good measure, making sure that wall's upright in perfect condition. Unbelievable run.
Walking away a winner
Great
tonight.
Job. Shout out to everybody involved in the losers bracket. Pendergrass for showing up and just doing absolutely nothing to make this a competition and costing me hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I will never be able to financially recover from this.
Pendergrass absolutely choking in the championship.
Shit. The 71, sorry. Sam Hines, why is there no caution?
Oh my gosh. Sam Hines stopped on the track right now on the exit of pit road, winds up towing. Let's see if we can take that back just a little bit.
Oh, as I'm talking about him.
Oh, that should have been a caution. That was two cars.
Damian and Hines involved with a wreck. And then here comes Wyatt Garrett.
That's 3 cars.
Yeah, that's 3 goddamn cars. What are we doing here? Yeah, where are the admins?
That was a 3-car wreck.
I'm going to file protest. I'm filing protest.
Oh,
you know who didn't want to see that? Nick Miller. You know who wants to see a Helltrek redeemed? Thank God a putter out has been redeemed in chat. And someone's doing their damn job here. Unbelievable.
Holy smokes. That was a 3-car wreck.
I can't wait for race review.
Get a caution for it.
I can't wait. 8 laps to go. Nick Miller still leading by 2 seconds. Unbelievable what just happened. I can't even imagine what race chat sounds like right now.
Well, here's the deal: is like the drivers know the rules because the admins can't be everywhere on track at one time.
Yep.
So
and there was no way they could have seen that. I mean, they were.
Yeah, it's up to the drivers. Like when they see something like that maybe race control isn't looking at right at that moment, they have to call it out and they have to say like, "Hey, 2 cars, turn 1, 2, 3 cars now, turn 2." Dog leg.
I'm getting word that the administrators are on a smoke break.
Oh my gosh, that would have been a race-changing caution.
I'm getting words. What's that? No, they're in line to get corn dogs right now. So 7 to go, and it's on you and me, Mike. It's just us now. Miller, Ritchie, Evans, Fillers, and Nippers. They pulled a Richard. Shut up. Shut up,
No,
Meg.
Richard would have thrown it.
Yeah, Richard throws the damn caution. And his PayPal address is thepapasmark@gmail.com. It's real easy to get a caution.
So I guarantee you, like that's immediately what we're going to hear during race review is that the drivers just didn't call it out, and that's an issue.
But still P12 trucking as if nothing happened. Just like, excuse me, sir. 5 to go.
Car still looks good for Demian. He is he's doing fine. I will tell you, the biggest loser in that situation is going to be Sam Hines, who's still on pit road. Had a hard hit into the outside wall. Number 66 is Zach Case now bringing it out of pit road again. 79 laps down, but he can gain 1 more spot. It looks like maybe even 2 more if he can make it past Randy Arms before this thing crosses the checkered.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man. Actions detrimental at Phoenix. James Fillers still holding on to the top 4. He's got Brandon Bowers pushing him around the track.
Admin's detrimental.
Admin's detrimental.
Oh, God. Oh, perfect. Nick Miller looking to finish it off here. Already a winner this year, once at Kansas.
3.
In the round of 14, looking to nail it one more time here in the second round. Heading into Vegas, you need all the momentum you can. I'm sure we're going to be talking to the race winner after we are wrapped up here at Phoenix. 2.5 seconds, Mike. Do you think if someone throws a banana peel out there or hits them with a red shell, we got a chance? Or
there is a chance. I'm about to change my camera to crashes. Let's see if we can see anything on track right now. In a second, we'll get back up to Nick Miller. Sam Demian doing fine. Brandon Bowers. Nick Miller now cutting the dog leg, trying to get around Anderson here. Makes it around the 145, I believe, of Austin Weingard with no issue. Miller still doing just fine. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm getting word now, and I believe the quote is being put into chat. This is a direct quote from the race admins. Oops.
Oops.
Oops
is
was
correct.
The quote. White flag out for Nick Miller. Looking to wrap things up. Get another win here into turn number 1. Nice and smooth. Hit your marks.
Nick Miller 2.5 seconds ahead of Kyle Ritchie all the way back there. Kyle Ritchie sending it into the turn, trying to get up some ground, but will not be able to get there in time. Nick Miller pretty much uncontested. Gonna roll out one final time into turns 3 and 4. Cross the cactus. Winner at Phoenix. Nick Miller in the number 20 Toyota Camry. Congratulations, Nick Miller. Kyle Ritchie going to bring it across a solid P2. Jonathan Evans, P3. James Fillers finishing strong in P4. Jake Nippris, P5. The standings are going to be in absolute turmoil after this race. I believe we're going to see influx in the standings, or a complete reversal of the order, as I throw it up there one more time on screen for you. Bowers came in leading tonight. Anderson, P2. Arms, P3. Those 3 drivers finished outside the top 20, minus Bowers, who wound up wrapping it back up to P17 by just staying out there on track. Miller's going to win. Evans, solid night in P3. Ritchie, P2. And then Anderson, 21st. Excellent night for Miller. We're going to see how these points tabulate. If you guys want to follow us on social media at Race Affinity, that is where you're going to see the latest updates about the standings as they come live. Go follow us everywhere at Race Affinity. Johnson with the party of 13. Appreciate it, sir. We'll throw you a quick shout out, man. Johnson doing well, holding down a P6 for the night. All right, let's go over those full race results as we wait for the drivers to head into the broadcast waiting room. There you have it. Miller all the way down to Tiller. Cody Johnson holding on to a P6 after a 2-tire strategy call. Wound up working out well for him. Bet you he would have liked to have a little bit more grip near the end there, but still holding on to a top 10 just fine. Falovich McClenny making it back up to P9 after a penalty, unable to complete the back-to-front challenge for tonight. Rounding out the top 20, you got Tenold in there, Pinder, Bowers making it back up to P17. Boley rounding out the top 20. Wyatt Garrett, your loser's bracket champion for the night, is going to finish in P19. Daniel Pendergrass all the way back in the 24th position. Landon Quisenberry, talked to him early on after he did his best official Phoenix pace car impression by slamming into the barrels on, I believe it was lap 1 or 2. But Landon Quisenberry bringing it back up to P27, 96 laps down, getting some repairs done. Randy Arms, heavy hit to Randy Arms as he had 40 minutes of damage going into the night. Let's talk to him real quick, man. You know who I like to start with first. I always start with P3. Let's bring him into the booth real quick. Where's he at? Jonathan Evans up in the broadcast booth, man. Talk to us. Tell us about the night.
Oh, man, I'm worn out.
I bet. Phoenix is no fun, dude.
Oh, yeah. The whole time, even when I was leading and I was, like, pulling away from the cars behind me, I was just like, when is this going to be over?
What was the call, knowing that you're getting the early cautions, but then knowing that you still have the stage break at lap 70? What were the calls you were making early on in the race to help you with the end of the race?
Yeah, so they all pit because they could make it on fuel of the stage. And I just wanted the track position. I wanted to lead the laps and, you know, hopefully help myself out a little bit in points. And I know obviously there's stage points too, but I just always kind of had a feeling that the caution was going to come. And, yeah, I think I played it pretty well when the caution came out. Just unfortunate to have someone stay out for no reason. On the next restart, my teammate, and then give myself damage by locking up and hitting Cabe. So,
yeah. Hey, man.
That was wild.
Still, solid day, podium finish. So everything with the strategy calls and even the staying out and stuff still wound up working out in your favor. Any shout-outs you'd like to get in?
Oh, yeah, just shout out TPR, EPI, another, you know, potentially race-winning car. We had really good speed, and, I mean, Vegas might be the day. Because I deserve to win one of these things, man.
You're gonna get there, man. You've been so close so many times. Like eventually you're gonna lock one down.
I hope so, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Jonathan Evans, P3. Appreciate him stopping by. We're gonna go ahead and get into the talk real quick with Kyle Ritchie. Kyle Ritchie bringing in P2. Heck of a points night, man. After coming into the season champion bonus points, you're coming into tonight with I'll throw it on the screen one more time here. Kyle Ritchie coming in P6 into the night in the playoff standings.
Yeah, last week was the worst race of my season.
It was
my favorite racetrack, so that was very unfortunate.
Hey, but you made up for it tonight. And I think you
started off rough.
You got a little bit of help, though.
Right. Well, my wheel didn't work when I gridded, So I turned it off and reset it, and then my button box didn't work, so I couldn't start the car.
Oh my gosh.
So we started in pit road. We came out, we almost wrecked Cape coming out of pit road. Then I don't know what happened from there. We had a lot of wrecks, and then
Listen,
we had
man.
a very good timely yellow before the stage, which helped tremendously. And Randy helped us a little bit unintentionally.
It's like you guys always say. Sometimes TTSL is just in shambles, and it sounds like your race started in shambles.
All of our races started in shambles because Alex got wrecked. Dylan was spun backwards at one point and recovered. Casey, I'm pretty sure, got in a wreck or two. And then Wyatt, I don't know what happened to Wyatt all night, but he somehow won the losers bracket, so we're shouting him out for that.
He did. Wyatt Garrett.
Pendergrass is a
He's
coward.
the most excited
I'm kidding.
Wyatt has ever been for an iRace ever.
Hell yeah.
He won money from it, so
He's a champion.
Dude, Wyatt
we
Garrett
have
walks
to
away
make
tonight as a
sure he
champion.
gets he needs an interview.
Oh,
This
we're
is
gonna get him.
talking crap to Cabe that he doesn't have a championship yet in the next gen.
And Wyatt does.
The smack talk
Cold-blooded.
is great right now in PTSL Discord.
Shit talk goat Wyatt Garrett will be joining us momentarily.
All right, Kyle, get in some shout-outs, man.
So awesome.
Shout out you guys for the great league and great broadcast. Shout out to Nick Miller for racing me clean. I know he's got a reputation sometimes of not, but I've never had an issue with him, and I had fun racing with him. I had fun racing with everyone up front. Shout out TTSL guys. I think Dylan recovered to a 7th. He was up to 3rd at one point. He's had a rough season. Shout out Alex because he's had a horrible season and he's still running. And yeah, that's about it.
Sounds good, man. Kyle Ritchie, P2 on the night, man. Congrats.
Thank you guys.
All right, let's get in the man, the myth, the legend, Nick Miller. Nick Miller, how many wins is this for you on the season?
Only 2.
Only 2. That's
Kansas.
That's shocking.
5.
But Nick, you got to think about it, bud. You're sitting here. You have 2 poles. You have 2 victories, and you're doing it when it matters most here in the playoffs.
That's
One
true.
in each round.
It's true.
Talk to us about tonight, man. What was the strategy going into it? How were you playing the cautions to your favor? And then what was the plan coming up to the stage?
The stage was I saved fuel to hope to make it to the end. I think I would have been good for the last lap. I think I would have been good for the last lap to make it on the stage, but there was a caution right before.
Yeah.
So that's why I was 5th gear that entire time, did that run. I think everyone else was shifting down.
Do you think was the black box telling you were going to make it?
I don't think that was, but my caps was.
Okay. All right. What do you trust more, your caps or the black box?
Caps, I think.
We would have found out tonight. So solid points day, man. How do you feel about like a lot of the heavy contenders in the top of the leaderboard getting wrecked out in the early on in the race?
Say again, sorry, I'm getting distracted.
You're good. How do you feel about the leaders of the leaderboard right now getting wrecked out early and then possibly an entire reversal of the order of the playoff standings right now?
Yeah, that's huge. I think just about everybody in front of me was either wrecked out or just had a bad race. So I think next week I just have to not wreck myself, and I might be in a good spot.
Sounds good, man. Any shout outs you want to get in?
No, but I will say Sean Anderson should be pretty excited for next week because him and me have a little streak going back and forth. It looks like.
Yeah. Sean Anderson won Darlington. You won Kansas. Sean Anderson won Homestead. You won Phoenix.
And now think about this. ARS Season 1. Las Vegas. Winner. Nick Miller.
You gonna do it?
Season 2.
It's true.
Winner. Nick Miller.
I'm hoping. I didn't make any enemies this season, so I don't think we'll have a Season 1 incident.
We should be good.
But we're going for the 3-peat at Las Vegas in the ARS Next Gen Series. Cup Series, I don't know what we're calling it. Nick, congrats tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Nick Miller heading out of the broadcast booth, man. Should be, I think, on top of the leaderboard. But you know who I want to talk to?
Yeah,
I want to talk to the legend himself, the man that has sealed a championship tonight. Wyatt Garrett, talk to us, buddy.
are you guys doing tonight?
Pretty
way
good,
more.
man.
I need way more excitement for what we were told. You need to be like upside down right now, Wyatt Garrett.
You're leaving Phoenix a champion.
A Cup Series champion, sort of. Asterisk.
Kinda. Losers champion.
It
But
counts.
if I'm gonna win anything, it'll be the losers champion.
It'll be the losers champion. Hey, what was the strategy call going in tonight against Daniel Pendergrass?
Outlast.
Well, I mean, after the first couple wrecks that I saw him absolutely drive into, I basically just was finishing the race.
Yeah, man.
I didn't get to finish the race, but we finished enough of it to win.
Yeah, you still pulled out a top 20, dude. 13 laps down, but it was enough to beat Pendergrass in the 25th position. 77 laps down. So.
Yeah, I told him before the race, I was like, all you have to do is finish, man. He didn't do that.
Yeah, Kyle yelled at me. He said that I needed to be in it, and then he told me not to cut the dog leg because, yeah, that would end it badly.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the race that I prepared the most for, though, because I actually ran an A-fix. I ran a bunch of C-fix. I don't even know if that actually helped, but...
Hey, it sounds like it did, man.
It sounds like it did. Well, it helped you beat DP, and that's all that matters, brother.
You have the title that not a lot of drivers can say in Affinity Racing, and that is you are leaving Phoenix a champion.
That's right.
Just
buddy.
you don't have to say what you're the champion of, man. Just say you're a champion.
The graphic says champion, regardless, and maybe we name our stuff weird. I don't know. You know what I mean?
It does.
All right.
I was hoping the camo car would make it to where nobody could wreck into me, but I wrecked into someone, so you know. All right.
All right, Wyatt. Any shout outs you want to get in, man, before we get you out of here?
TTSL, want to thank Kevin Ritchie for falling asleep on me, so he didn't even get to see it.
Oh my gosh. Typical Kevin, right?
It really is. I want to thank Cade for choking away another win, because that's fun.
The GOAT. Wyatt's the GOAT. He's goated right now.
Nobody talks smack against their team like TTSL.
No one.
TTSL, yeah. They are brutal to each other.
But yeah, we'll go
the
into...
T stands for friendship.
It really does. I don't know the point standings, but hopefully Kyle's still in it and he can hopefully win the championship next week.
I'm hoping to find out here real soon, man. Wyatt Garrett, appreciate you stopping by the booth, dude, and congratulations. And you're going to have to go ahead and head over to backmarker.shop and send us the shirt you want, because you have not only walked away tonight with $50, but you are walking away with a free Backmarker t-shirt.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
You guys.
All right. Wyatt Garrett, your Backmarker champion. Oh, I just missed him. I was literally about to drag up James Fillers and get a shout out to him real quick before he departed, but we will catch up to him. James Fillers, as always, man, I just want to say thank you so much for everything you've done to help make this league a success. Thanks for everything you've done in helping us move over from our previous league into starting Affinity Racing. Thanks for everything you've done, James Fillers. Last race with Affinity Racing was tonight at Phoenix and wound up bringing it home P4 for a solid night. James Fillers, all the respect in the world. We hope to see you maybe for a few celebrity races here in the future, maybe Season 5, Season 6. We look forward to hearing from James Fillers again. Shout out to him and the Jughead team as well. All right, Richard, we're fixing to get out of here, man. Give a shout out one more time to your Backmarker playoff code.
Well, let's talk about that. My pick once again won. So my season stats are unbelievable.
I was trying to avoid it.
Unbelievable. Richard is the GOAT.
I'm turning up the music in the background.
Yeah, there you go. So all you need to do is playoff 20 is the code right now. It's as sure as a Brandon Richard pick to win. Playoff 20 is the code. Backmarker.shop is the place. Grab some Affinity Racing gear right now. Use that 20% to save on brand new jackets and hoodies and much, much more already there. Playoff 20, Backmarker shop or backmarker.shop. Hashtag get better. Wednesday night, Mikey,
Wednesday night, buddy. Next up, Brandon Richard takes it over. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Central. You guys go check him out. He's gonna take them to their championship. Watch Matt Frady, see if he can solidify. Matt Frady does not have a win yet this season, but he right now is in contention for the champion. Let's see if he can seal the deal with one final race at Vegas.
Hoping Lady Luck is on his side. Fantastic. Right back to you, Mike.
Just throughout the week for Battlegrounds, every random nights throughout the week, Saturdays, Super Saturdays, every Saturday night. You guys can follow us on all socials at Race Affinity. As always, like I told you guys, we do everything here for charity. If you want to donate to our charity, head over to givebutter.com/Race Affinity. We've raised $1,300 plus for a race against blindness. Richard, we're fixed to get out here one more time. I just want to thank all the veterans on Veterans Day, past and present. If you've served, we salute you. We're going to catch you guys next time. If you want a free 250 channel points, make sure you participate in the raid, which is about to take place right now. We will catch you guys next time on Race Affinity.